What up, brahs? So today is, this is too loud. Today's a special day, brahs. We finally get to put the final pieces, big pieces, on this thing. Anybody want to guess what it is? It's cages. Lipitech sent me some stuff here, some stuff. Well, technically half the stuff. Well, no, they sent me all stuff. Anyway, yeah. So obviously this stuff's been good lord, powder coated. Unit 14. Shout out Unit 14. Those are my boys out there in Plano. It's the same color as the wheels. Oop. So yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, we're gonna put all that on. Got this too. It's a little bit bigger than the one I have. I got all these pucks. They sent me some stuff. I don't know. As you can see, we got all stuff here. We got some stickers. These are kind of cool stickers because they got holes in them and stuff. I don't know. It just looks cool. Some keychains, some microfibers. I don't know what we need that for, but yeah. And then some cage comes with the little board tape, you know, so you can put your feet on it, don't slide off. Yeah, pretty much all my knickknacks I need. Now I just need to figure out what this has got to go somehow. And that, so we're just gonna start pulling this stuff off. It's gonna look so good. I mean, I like it's all arrowiness, but I kind of like, you know, that look too, big and beefy. And granted, this stuff isn't gonna be super. Like, let me show you. See, it's not gonna be like super big and bulky. It's just gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe. The bike's gonna be safe. That's what I wanted. So changing out the back is pretty freaking simple. It's literally just 2 bolts on both sides, and then you just re-put the bolts in, which we're gonna put a little blue Loctite. But other than that, like, this is only gonna take a second. There we go. All that's off. A lot of people love this look too, like the no passenger pegs, but I don't know. I'm a passenger peg kind of dude. I like passenger pegs for wheelies and taking rider or, you know, extra riders. Bitch it. Ooh. This bike is filthy. I need to clean it, but look at it. So crispy, boy. Look at them dirty wheels, too. Watch this. Nasty. I gotta clean it all up before I take pictures when I'm done with this. All right, so it's on, right? That was it. A little bit of Loctite, blue. Don't put red if you do this. Now we just gotta clean it up a little bit and then put the pucks on and the tape. Well, it's not tape, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I wiped down the wheels a little bit because it was bothering me. So, okay, this is real simple, right? You just take this, right, in the little hole, and then you put it on this little hole here, right? Like that. And you just make sure, where is it? Oh, there it is. You just line up the hole with the hole, stick the screw in there. Dang, guys, is that... They sent it. I'm gonna do it. These are just self-tappers. Don't really need self-tappers for plastic, I wouldn't think, but what do I know? I just build stuff and crash stuff. I don't fabricate anything except for exhausts that aren't all that good. Okay, I can't do this one-handed. Bam! Now we just gotta take this and peel this off and then stick it. Just like that, boys. We licked it, and then we sticked it, boys. Minty. Now the other side. Look at that. She's freaking stanced up now. Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait till I get to ride this thing in the sunlight, so, like, y'all can see how cool this stuff looks, but you can't hardly even tell when it's just artificial light. But out in the sunlight, these wheels and these cages are gonna pop, boy. So to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure how this all works. I know there's an Allen right there, right? A nice rusty Allen, so who knows how that's gonna go. And then there's this right here that looks like that tightens to hold this. I'm assuming you tighten this in on the, you know, the motor, right? And then tighten that down that keeps this from backing out. That's what I'm thinking. So I think we just gotta loosen this and then pull that out. And then we just start sticking the new parts up. Okay, so we found our first problem. I don't know if you can tell, Maybe if I go this way. See how close it is to the wall there? Right? And then over here. See how it's not as close? It's because it's bent. It's bent back. So whenever I started to turn it, it started doing the big wobble thing. So I'm gonna have to like drench it in oil and crap and then struggle with it. And by the time I get it out, it's gonna be this crooked freaking bolt, but you know, we gotta get it out, so. So good news, it wasn't as bad as I thought, and it pretty much came right out, but it was a little bent. So now we just figure out what goes where for this. Also, bros, when you're doing this, this bike has two different spots where it bolts up at the top, so I'm not really worried about this moving too much, but most of the time you got to be careful when you take these bolts out. They're out on both sides now, right? But the motor will shift downward and you lose your spot. So you got to do like one at a time and then lightly get them going in there on both sides and then tighten them down. Like everything's got to be bolted and threaded through, just not tight. But everything's got to be done. And like this, we got to pull that out. That goes through and through, and then we replace it with this one, which is going to be a little bit longer so that we can hook those up to each other. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, is taking that out. All right, I figured out where these go, right? This little one goes on this side, puts a gap so that the frame slider will sit flush on this. Otherwise it'd be crooked. And on the other side, this hole's a lot deeper, so it'll need this one. So first you run your bolt through, then we put this on this side, like so. And then we get it started. So that was extremely easy. Now I literally just gotta repeat to the other side. And this is a lifesaver because on my 636, for instance, I'd have to check on the cage and tighten everything. You can't Loctite this stuff because you don't want to risk really having to bust your bolts out of the engine mount because that's just a sensitive spot. But this, the frame itself clamping down to the bolt to keep the bolt from backing out, so you can just do a nice quarter turn once it's tight and then tighten this down. Suzuki on top on that one. Like, I wish my 636 had that. Super nice. Well, I can't wait till this is done. Well, unfortunately, you can probably already tell we gotta take this up a half a circle, so I gotta figure out a way to trim this, which sucks that we gotta cut the fairings, but at least this is one little nick instead of like chopping it all up trying to make stuff fit. So like a normal person would probably just take this fairing off and then tape it all off and then cut your perfect little deal and use like a Dremel, but we don't have a Dremel, we just got this. So I'm just gonna stick this kind of straight at it and just try to burn my way through this. See how it goes. So I went a little too far this way, but it did pretty much what I wanted it to. So pretty happy with that. I just gotta clean it up a little bit and then we'll just get some black permanent marker and just dabble it a little bit when we're all done. Yeah. Ooh. Look at her, boys. She wide, boys. Although it's not that much wider. But it looks good. Looks safe. All right, now we just got to put the pucks on. Just like that, boys. We done. Oh, it looks so much better now. So much meaner. So much stancier, boy. It looks like we're about to kill the streets. I tried to put the clutch on, right? And I discovered that I have it so perfectly fine-tuned that there's not enough slack if I take all this out to pull the cable out. Which means I'd have to take basically everything down there apart. just to get this stupid cable loose. So I'm out of time for tonight, so I'm gonna have to do that another day. But other than that, the cages are on, so yeah, pretty excited. Now I gotta take some pictures of it. Oh, anyway, brahs, if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like it, don't like it. The link for Impotech will be in my description at the top in case y'all want to see what kind of cages they got. They pretty much got cages for everything, like literally everything. That CBR, that old R6. They got cages for everything. They have cages for this, a K5 Gixxer 1000. Like, who carries a freaking cage for this, or can make one? They can. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's all I have to say. I gotta go. It's time for the gym, boys. You're sexy. I love you. Later, brahs.